Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight. Today, we're taking a look at what I think is the best iteration of one of the best decks in the format, and that is Shuri. Shuri, very powerful card, doubles the stats of the next play that you make, and we use this to great effect with cards like Red Skull to gain 30 power, who we then copy with Taskmaster to get 60 stats across just 2 cards. Now, the details that make this build what I think one of the best Shuri decks in the format are as follows. Starting with the fact that we are playing Armor as well as Cosmo here, which are key anti-interaction cards that stop our opponents from Shang-Chiing our powerful, large threats. The next thing that I think is important to call out in this deck list is the inclusion of Captain Marvel. This card I think is a great gem for this archetype because it doesn't matter where your opponent yanks our big play around the board with their own arrow. If our Captain Marvel can jump to wherever she's needed with 12 points of stats at the very end of the game, we can also deploy Captain Marvel behind our own Armor or Cosmo, where we know she'll be safe until she can jump to a winning position at the end. Finally, I think you absolutely must play She-Hulk inside of an optimal Shuri deck list, being able to soak 5 energy into your Sunspot and then deploy a 20 power She-Hulk alongside of an Arrow, controlling their plays, or a 20 power She-Hulk alongside of a Taskmaster, giving you a total of 40 stats on the final turn is absolutely backbreaking in many matchups. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights here. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the absolute raw power this deck list has. Remember, if you do, snap that like button and be sure to check back in again tomorrow for another excellent highlight here on YouTube. Hey, look, chat, they upgraded my Red Skull. And my Titania. So I think this is one of the neat things about Captain Marvel here, is Captain Marvel with Shuri gets to get played into my armor path so they can't Shang-Chi me later. And then next turn, I get to Red Skull and Titania to try and play for these other paths along with Marvel still letting me play for these other paths. So the fact that she has this built-in protection here by playing to a path like this is huge. And they're retaining priority. So I get to throw 20 stats in the middle. We're going up to 25 here. So they have to beat 20 here while also beating 12 playing to both spots. Yeah, get out of my game. I think this might just be a soak into She-Hulk angle because of Jotunheim and Strange Academy. Okay, and we're gonna get to play Guess Where the Galactus is here in a second. Assuming the Cosmo doesn't get Dr. Octopus out of our hand. Maybe I'm just supposed to Cosmo middle preemptively, assuming they're gonna Doc Ock the Jotunheim. Oh, they're just a Sandman deck. Oh. Is this a Skull Taskmaster angle? Where am I putting the Skull though? Am I putting it on the left? It sucks that I can't play for all 3 locations. I might Red Skull Jotunheim. It means Taskmaster's 1 smaller, but I want to play for all 3 locations. Okay. And now I play 0 in the middle because it puts points there, and then it lets us soak up to 23 on the left, right? Yeah. Sandman decks continue to look embarrassing and underpowered. Yes, I do not think Sandman is playable in decks that are ramping up to it. I think if there is a playable Sandman deck, it probably involves just playing it as a reasonable tech card on 5, not trying to use it to lock your opponent out, where you're like interested in just playing it in an honest manner. That makes sense. All these games have been a little strange today. Could Sandman fit in the Electro Destroyer deck? I don't think the Electro Destroyer deck is very good because of this deck that we're currently playing. This current deck that we're playing makes numbers that are so big, it's basically pushed any other deck that isn't able to play Shang-Chi out of the format, because this deck is popular enough and you have to respect it enough that you just get rolled if you don't have a way to interact with it. Thank you, Snap, here before the Shuri flips up if you're playing for keeps. As is always the case, I am making content here, so we are not snapping. This deck doesn't want to play Sauron because you want to play Cosmo and Armor to have counterplay to their counterplay. I think we're just red skulling. And you can't play Cosmo and Armor if you're playing Sauron. I just can't believe like, it's unreal how easy, like, just putting up, like, yeah, this is deck chat. You're just like, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Ah, shit. Am I gonna have a 28 power Red Skull now? Ooh, Icebox. Never lucky. They have priority. They have priority. The problem with arrow chat is they could arrow us, right? Like what if I do this and they arrow me as well? But I guess they don't have a She-Hulk, right? They didn't soak. So maybe we're fine. This is probably good because they didn't soak, right? I'm overthinking it. They arrow us anywhere, we're good. Yeah. Good. Oh no! If you aren't playing this deck, you are working way harder than you need to be to ladder up. Captain Marvel is currently being played in this deck because I'm playing the shitty, sweaty deck that I don't really want to play. So please afford me this one piece of joy. Okay? Just let me be happy, chat. On a less cheeky note, Captain Marvel is legitimately good against Arrow. Is a noteworthy thought. That being said, it puts the Red Skull on the skin or else it gets the hose again. Oh, plus 12? It'd be a damn fucking shame if that number was too small. Victory. That's all, folks. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind.